Hello, this is Holly, and I am doing a Sims video. It is the first of possibly many Sims videos. So, anyway, um, I have taken a lot of time to develop the town of Goodtown, which is actually using the Newcrest world in The Sims 4. So, let's go look at that. All right, so Goodtown is entirely stuff that I built, which I've been wanting to kind of do for a while, but it is a huge undertaking to go in and develop buildings for all these lots and people to go in them, of course, Sims. So if we look over here in this kind of smaller neighborhood in Goodtown, and can I rename it? Oh no, it doesn't let me. Here, let's just type Goodtown. Yeah, all right. Anyway, so okay, over here in the smaller neighborhood are considerably older houses. So we have Miss Hayes, whose husband died, and so now she's living alone in this kind of nice-ish, old-fashioned, probably one of the oldest houses in the neighborhood or in the town. Mr. Peralta, he is a secret agent living in an inconspicuously small home in this tiny neighborhood. Also kind of antiquated interior and exterior. It's smaller than Miss Hayes' house. We have these two homes here, which kind of look like they were built in the 60s or the 70s. And in them, we have two sets of roommates. So we have these two roommates, Olivia and Giada, and they are one is an artist and the other is a computer programmer, I think. I can't remember. It's a lot of Sims to keep track of. This is Ryoshi and Billy, and Billy wants to be a comedian, and Ryoshi is a politician, or an aspiring politician. He will be running against Miss Bovart, whose first name I can't remember, but she lives over here. So in this newer kind of area, we have these homes that really look like what you would see in kind of American newly built neighborhoods, where basically they all look the same. Slightly different exterior, like elevations is what they would call them, and slightly different colors and interior design and everything. But it's really clear once you start looking at them that they were built by the same people. And in this case, that is me, so that makes a lot of sense. But in this world of Goodtown, let's imagine it's like Goodtown's Building Enterprises or something like that. Okay, so here's Miss Bovart, politician. Next to that, we have the Von Schiller family, which is a single mom with some little girls. Then we have the Laus. This is my sweet couple. I think one of them is kind of like a party animal. I don't know that he has actually a job. I can't remember. And the other, I believe, is maybe a businessman, but I can't remember that either because they were one of the first families that I put in here. Then we have the Washingtons, and they are childless at the moment, but we may find that changes. And then also the wife is like super interested in having a much larger and nicer house than they're in now. But I'm not sure that she wants to work for it, honestly. I think she kind of wants her husband to take care of that for her, which I'm all about that. You know what? Marry rich. I didn't do that. I married smart, which helps. But okay, and then we have the Mazzano family. They have a new little one. So they bought this kind of larger home in this neighborhood, which has room for more. So they're going to be growing their family soon. Then over here in this wealthier neighborhood, the only family that's there is the Deckers, which consists of an elderly couple and their three adult sons, who are of various degrees of usefulness to the community, I guess. I'll let you look at that little preview and kind of determine who they are and what they can do. And this is also where a lot of the community lots are. So back here in this older neighborhood, we do have the spa and gym. Then we have this kind of abandoned restaurant. Nobody actually owns it or runs it right now. You will notice it is cursed. So that's kind of an interesting storyline piece there. We've got Goodtown Square, which is where all the party happens. All the party happens? Where all the partying happens? Where all the parties happen? I don't know. Choose which of your favorite of those versions of that sentence you would like to listen to. And so the bar here, it was actually like a really super old bar that they kind of built around and renovated. So it looks cooler now, but it's still got the little old pub sign outside of it, which, it adds character to the neighborhood. They have their library and then this empty lot. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but I have an idea. It'll involve the sons from the Decker family. Okay. So we're going to get started. We're going to pick somebody to play. And I think we're going to start with the male roommates, which is good because I don't really remember what they were doing. One of them was a comedian, the other's a politician, but I don't remember much more than that. So we'll find out. All right. So here we are. You can kind of see their house. It's so fancy in that 1960s way. I was so proud of myself for doing this like sunken living room area. This is the kind of thing that makes me so happy about architecture. When you have different levels, I get excited about that. It's a little harder to do, I think, in The Sims 4 than it was in The Sims 3. So once I finally figured out how to do this, I was on board. I was excited. All of my houses for a while had sunken parts of them, and that's odd. Okay, so it looks like we've got Ryoshi is playing chess and Billy is dancing. Let's focus on Mr. Billy Wade. So he is aspiring to be a comedian. He is an amateur entertainer, and in fact, it looks like he needs to write jokes or practice music, neither of which I think he can do given their current setup. So we're going to have to figure something out there. Let's see. 0 skills because we just started. Here we go. Okay. So he is goofy, active, and cheerful. Sounds like a fun guy. I think I could get along with him. All right. Well, since he wants to be a comedian, let's have him practice telling jokes. You go, Broseph. All right. Meanwhile, Ryoshi loves the outdoors. Oh, he's an angler. Oh, that's bizarre. Actually, I think I gave him the wrong job. So this is kind of interesting. Actually, he is a young council person, but really doesn't care so much for politics because all he wants to do is become a master angler and supply the good people of Goodtown with. Is he barefoot? With all the fish their tummies can contain, I guess. I don't know. Oh, they need beds. I forgot. Okay. That's your room. Obviously, this is your room. We'll claim. And let's give Ryoshi something to do here. Secure votes. Dude, I don't think I've played a politician since the City Living Pack came out, so I'm not even sure how to do that. I guess you probably have to talk to people. Don't heckle him. No, he's not going to vote for you if you heckle him. Also, good grief, put on some shoes, bro. Yeah, let's plan this outfit. Whatever. Is this your work outfit? Do the council people of Goodtown wear no shoes? This is super troublesome. Oh, I think I have to use a cheat to change it. Gosh, darn it. Yeah, no, because when I put your clothes together, I gave you shoes in almost every category. That's right. Okay, actually, it looks like I'm about done. I gotta stop.